Hello my friends, this is Nick with Daisy Opals, coming at you with 900 subscribers. Thank you guys so much, that's amazing, I can't believe it. On to the video. I'm sure some of you can relate to this. I have tons of rough laying around, like tons of it, and some of it's been laying around for a long time. There's a multitude of reasons why a lot of these stones remain uncut. Some are too crazed, this one's cracked and crazed. A lot are just way too small. Some have no color, some don't have enough color. Some have color in really strange configurations that make it seem impossible to get a proper cut. Some of them just weren't what I envisioned when they came. You see, my interest in opal started with Black Opal Direct, Pulitzer Opal, where they cut these massive, gorgeous stones. So sometimes when I order rough, I still picture a massive, perfect color bar, big, beautiful cabochons. This often leaves some decent stones ignored. A cutter I really respect once told me that cutting is all about your ability to make something out of even the smallest smidgens of color. So, today I've chosen a few neglected stones and I'm going to try my best and see what I can squeeze out of them. Maybe you and I can gain some confidence in these chips we have just laying around. Here are the stones. Well, these are some that I've chosen out that I think might be cuttable. This one, I guess I threw it away because it didn't have that much color and it's pretty small and lopsided. You can see edges like this that come up that will have to be cut off and should reduce it to a pretty small size. Then I have this guy. He has this one splash of color here, and that is just not enough for me to be interested to cut in. But I did notice on the other side there seems to be a color bar there. Then I got this one. This seems to have color all over it, but it does have this nice top layer of color, if you can see right there. So I might just shave off the top. Then I've got this one. This one has a lot of color, but it's pitted. It looks like coral. And you have to remember that each one of these pits is going to be the lowest point. Then we got this one. This is pretty straightforward. I just think that you see how it's concave right here. It goes in right there. I don't think we're going to get much of a face out of that. I have this one. This one is the most interesting for me. You can see all the color here. It's not too bad, but it's got a lot of webbing. This type of stuff that you see when the potch looks like webbing from spider webs goes through the color. And you can see definitely up here on top, a lot of webbing. So I don't know, will we be able to make something out of this? But this is the one I'm most interested in. Probably this will be the bottom. Alright, over to the wheels. See what we can do. Starting off by just making the shape of this thing more manageable. Taking away these sharp edges. And then we're going to come straight down the top. Before we go too much further into the stone, I'm just going to see if the top will come down. Those white spots in the middle, those sand spots, I'm hoping that they come out and leave a flat bed of blue, like the color that's surrounding them. But as we get lower, you can see color is disappearing and the sand remains. And it's looking like this one's a dud. And that happens. That's okay, we got more stones. Let's move on to this one, the grape. My plan for this is just to make a flat base to put it on a daub stick. Because it looks like it's going to make a perfect round half sphere cabochon. So just spinning it around, making a nice flat base. And that should do it, really. Yeah. Moving on to the next one.
I can't even wait. Let's just cut off the top.
That's right, pretty exciting. Rubbing away the top there slowly, and look, it reveals this beautiful color and pattern. So I'll just clean that up a little bit more, make sure as much color is showing as possible without getting rid of it. And then same as the grape, I'm just going to put it on a dopstick. That's actually beautiful. Look at that. Reds, yellows, that's awesome. A hidden gem. Just spinning the base a little bit, getting it ready for the dopstick. Moving on, we got this one with that potentially hidden black opal in there, because you got a color bar on top of some black potch. If that color bar extends into the stone, I think I'll have a black opal, but I'm not betting on it. Again, just making the shape manageable so I can start pushing down the top. I'm not going to work too hard on it until I know that there's some color there. And we're right down on top of the color bar. And it's just not looking like there's much going to be there. So I'm using the corner of my wheel to kind of get in there a little bit. And it's gone. It was just a sliver of color on the outside of the stone. So moving on to this one. This was the one that I was most interested in. I have high hopes for this. I think that despite the webbing, it will make a cool looking stone. Again, doing the shape, making a flat bottom. And then I'll manage the top a little bit so it's not as lopsided, and then I'll throw it on a dopstick. Now as I'm going here, color is not disappearing. Yeah, look at that. We got some interesting pattern, interesting webbing. Webbing can be kind of cool sometimes, if you ask me, especially when it's black swirled in with gray like this. Okay, that's pretty cool. On to the next one. I don't want this completely round, but I don't want it to have sharp edges, so that's kind of what I'm thinking here. And that's beautiful. That is beautiful. That was just hiding in my rough. Look at that. That's what it used to be. And now it's a gorgeous stone. I still need to work on the back of it. It's kind of tall, but we know there's something there to work with. Moving on to the grape. I'm sure you and I can both see this one will turn out all right. Very nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. Really, look at this. Not bad. I mean, these have been sitting for months, ignored. So we'll just take them the rest of the way up to 3,000. I'm not going to do cerium oxide today. But there we are. All right, well that pretty much does it. All of these need the back to be done, and they need a little cerium oxide, but this is pretty surprising. I think that these look a lot better than I expected them to look. Look, we even got some kind of pattern on that one. The grape looking very good. Some shiny purple right there towards the top and around the sides. Very cool. And this one, I'm really surprised at how much color came out. Look at that. That's pretty marvelous. Reds, orange, little greens, teal, blue. Look at that. That was just hiding in my rough, waiting to be cut. Just goes to show that some of those stones you have laying around could end up being pretty nice. I wonder what else I have laying around. Well, that's it for this video. I gotta say again, thank you so much for 900 subscribers. That is really, really cool. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe and like. It helps me out a lot. Follow me on Instagram. And look forward to more of these videos. Have a good one. My cat controls my life.